and the FA-18s lining up ready for their departure to join the battle space display. Hornets, look to the north. Avalon Airshow has very much pleasure in presenting Skip Stewart. Join Skip Stewart with an amazing pyrotechnics display as they fly a pair as the Oris 10 sticks. Now, this highly modified Sukhoi 26, and I mean modified, and again modified, is being flown by one of the masters of the international
position along the hose on each wing and delicately fly into the basket. The KC-30 can transfer 400 kilograms of fuel per minute to each horn. The pilots of Hunter will currently be sitting in the hose, transferring fuel, flying formation, cues off the wingtip of the KC-30. Whilst inside the KC-30, the two pilots will be managing the aircraft and the air refueling officer will be monitoring the offloaded fuel to both the Hornets and also the position reference to KC-30. Both Hornets are sitting approximately 20.
The C-17.
Target partially destroyed. Villain is pushing. They're in combat spread. I'll be pitching up to re-enter the circuit.
Flying 500 knots and 80 metres above the ground. Hunter.
We'll be getting into some really interesting stuff that you haven't seen as yet. The Subsonics microjet will be performing 10 sticks by Oris. That is the combined efforts of Skip Stewart and Jürgen Kyries, plus the F-22 Raptor, and a whole lot more to come.
This will be the first time where I actually fly with live missiles on the jet. If I were faced with having to shoot a missile at an aircraft, it's one of those things that we've all had to think about and prepare ourselves for mentally, and if we weren't ready for that, we wouldn't be in the job.
Bye.
Enjoying aviation, aerospace and defence capability.
BAE Systems has been awarded a 4-year extension to its Navy Seahawk support contract, securing work until December 2020.
There we go, and thank you, Lorraine, for that information. The heavy lift KC-30A rolling.
Then delicately move forward, plug into the basket. Provider systems, overhead the area. If you look up now, you'll see the KC-30 and the FADs behind each of the tent. The aircraft is sitting only 20 metres behind the KC-30 and a beam tail. As the aircraft manoeuvres, the force will continue to follow the relation of the KC-30 in the same position. Also, extremely long duration. Thank you very much, Ash, for providing some of the expert comments on the Orion. Now back to you, Peter.
Good on you. And of course the Orion will be out of the RAAF stable in the very few short years to come as the Poseidon finds its fleet and all aircraft begin to take their place at numbers 10 and 11 Squadron at RAAF Edinburgh in South Australia. We have a landing on here, a short break in the program as a couple of recoveries and a Jetstar aircraft at the Australian International Airshow 2017. Glorious sunshine, what a beautiful day.
Hour of power. Taxiing up the runway in succession. Make sure you give them a wave, thank them for their efforts. Out in front, classic honours. Number 2, Operation Conversion. The Hawk 127, the enemy aircraft was recovered earlier. After the classic honours, number 2 Squadron, Wedgetail, the airborne electronic warfare command and control. The aircraft that flew overhead provided that combat cloud, distributed information
enable all of the participants to get a big battle space picture. Behind the 38 Dragon. It's the force multiplier from number 33 Squadron, run base Avalon.
And it's the Australian International Airshow that gives you the opportunity to inspect these aircraft on the Plain Jericho Trail out there on the taxiway where the Australian Defence Force hardware is parked, lined up.